friends. On Tuesday, August the 12th, we've got two topics today. We'll start first of all with Ken Pigg. Good to have you here, Ken. Talking about access to healthy food. Tell me about this.
Access to healthy food is our program to help low-income people eat well.
And how are you doing that?
Well, many of those people qualify for SNAP programs, and so when they bring their SNAP benefits to the farmer's market, we match the first $25 of their benefits and double it so that they can buy more healthy food and get their kids started on something healthy rather than what they call euphemistically energy-dense foods that have lots of fat and sugar and stuff. And that's the primary way that we help. And we help the farmers at the farmers market as well, because that adds some extra income to what they're taking in.
Right. So what you're doing is if people who are on food stamps come to the farmers market,
right,
the first $25 is double.
It's double.
They can buy $50
That's
worth
right.
of food for the $25 with the food stamp.
Exactly.
Now, you're having an event?
We're having an event. It's called the Barley and Hops Hoopla. It's a beer fest for homebrewers. And so we invite homebrewers in the area to come to the event and show off their product. We provide a barbecue and entertainment and that sort of thing so that people can have a good time. We sold out last year. We're doing it again September the 6th out at Logboat Brewery, and all the proceeds will go to access to healthy food. We also have a competition for the home brewers set up that's nationally sanctioned. It'll be the first one in mid-Missouri. So we're hoping to attract a lot of home brewers to that event and get them really engaged in this brewing. You know, we've had, 5 new breweries open in the last 5-6 years. This is going to go, and it doesn't hurt to promote it a little bit.
So if people want to be a part of this, where do they go for information?
The easiest place to go is our website, drinkmobeer, drinkmobeer.org, right?
Drink Mo Beers.
Exactly.
That's the website.
Not that Arkansas stuff.
And then you'll find all the information you need about your fundraiser, which is being held again on
September the 6th at Logboat Brewery. And if you want to be a competitor, you can sign up there. If you just want to buy a ticket, you can do that online, or come to the farmer's market and we'll sell you a ticket direct.
Okay, and remember, all of this is to help feed people, access to healthy food.
Low-income people, especially those with young children.
Okay. Ken Pigg, thank you so much for coming by.
Not
Pleasure
all.
having you here.
Enjoyed
We
it.
talked about this last year, and actually Ken lives right down the road from me, and you talk about what a small world it is. Dr. C.B. Chastain is on my other side, and you two went to school together.
Went to high school.
Great, high school. High school. So you haven't seen him for what?
50 years.
Well, I'm glad that radio friends could reunite two old-time friends.
It's friends, right?
Yeah, that's it. C.B. Chastain, Dr. C.B. Chastain, College of Veterinary Medicine. So you've got today 10 questions for us, right?
Yeah, it's always good to be proactive in the care of your pets. And there's 10 questions that the American Veterinary Medical Association recommends that you ask your veterinarian.
Okay.
And they list them like
David Letterman
David
used to do?
Ninth, yeah.
The top 10, okay.
So number 10 is what should you do to control heartworms, fleas, ticks, and intestinal parasites.
Okay.
The 9th one is what's the proper training and socialization for my pet. That's really important if you have a young one, because those first 3 to 4 months of life is when it sets the tone for the rest of their life.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I think taking, if you have a dog, taking your dog to obedience school
Absolutely.
is wonderful.
They need to be around a lot of adults. They need to be around children. They need to be around other dogs and any other animals that they might encounter the rest of their life.
Yeah. Number 8 is?
Number 8 is, where do I get emergency care? You don't want to wait until the last minute and say, oh, well, what do I do now?
Right,
So,
right.
Number 7 is, what kind of nutrition should my animal have, my dog or cat? And 6 is related to that. Is my dog or cat its proper weight or not? Because about 40% of dogs and cats in the United States are overweight.
I know, I've seen that, and that really bothers me. Now, my animals are not overweight, and I
Good.
know that, but it really, now, CB, you got a couple of chunky ones there. Okay, so proper weight, number.
Yeah. Okay, number 5 is what vaccinations do they need? That's usually the question that comes to everybody's mind. The other ones might be a little bit news to them. Number 4 is if your pet is over 7 years of age, what kind of senior care is necessary? Because the care that they require may have changed quite a bit. Number 3 is if there's any lumps or bumps that you've noticed, you want to bring those to the attention of your veterinarian. Number 2 is if you've noticed any change in the appetite, energy, drinking, urinations, bowel movements, or behavior, you want to bring those.
And number 1 is?
And number 1 is that you should have your dog or cat examined once a year by your veterinarian. And what were the results of that physical examination? What does it mean?
Yeah. What does it mean? It means whether they're in good health or not.
Well,
right?
yeah, but if they found something, what does that abnormality mean? You know, does it mean that they need to be on treatment or?
Oh, exactly.
Things like that?
Okay. So those are the top 10 questions to ask your vet. And if you care about your animal, you love your animal, you're going to be asking those questions.
Hopefully so, yes.
Yeah. If people want more information, can they go to the University of Missouri Vet Clinic website?
They probably can, or they can call 882-7821.
Okay. And this time of the year, it's really important to make sure that you don't leave your dog in the car, in a parked car, in the heat.
Right.
Because the temperature in that vehicle can go up to well over 100 degrees very, very quickly.
Very easily.
Yeah. And if they're outside animals?
They need to have water all the time. They ought to have access to shade. Those are the most important things.
Okay. Any questions at all, you can talk to your vet about it or contact the University of Missouri Veterinary Teaching Hospital. Dr. C.B. Chastain, thank you so much for coming by. It's always a pleasure to have you here, and I'm glad that we got 2 old classmates together.
It's great to see Ken again.
Okay. Dr. C.B. Chastain, let's see. Tomorrow, Bill Wickersham will be with us. He's going to talk about an incident that happened down in Joplin, Missouri on July the 8th. Really interesting. Our program directed by Travis McMillan of the Reynolds Journalism Institute. Audio is Pat Akers from KPIA. Our floor director is Daniel Shapiro, and our assistant producer and guest coordinator, Uncle James Mauser. If there's something that you would like to hear on Radio Friends, I would love to hear from you. Just drop me an email. It's pepperp@missouri.edu. And if you want to watch this program or listen to it again, you can send it to you automatically every day with a podcast or a vodcast. And it's free. Just go to kvia.org and you can sign up for that. Thank you so much for joining us today. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.